Well, the guys everybody that walked on the floor contributed. The bench was huge. T. Ross was running on fumes, as we knew, a young kid playing in a back-to-back. But John Salmons, Patrick Patterson, and the new guys, Tyler came in and played. Grievous came in and played. So that's huge. You got a bench that got guys come in and at least hold serve or increase the lead, and they were solid in that respect.
Can you speak to Grievous and Amir developing that chemistry early? Just two guys that understand each other, Amir with the hard roll, Grievous with the delivery?
Well, it's one of those things where Grievous is a really good pick-and-roll player. I mean, he sees things that other people don't see. That's his game. Now, if you roll hard and get to where you're supposed to go, you're going to get the ball, and now you got to make a play. Amir should benefit from that. JV should benefit from that. And Patterson did also because he spaced out. But he has a vision that is uncanny.
Coach, your defense tonight, you hold them to 36%. You got to be happy with that.
We are. We're solid, and also the points in the paint. They're a team that really beats you in the paint. Really crashed offense. They only had 10 offensive rebounds, and so we did a good job from that respect. But we just got to continue to get better. We're still not a finished product. We still got to continue to get the kinks out offensively, timing. I like the 26 assists. I think that's a season high. So just guys understanding so we can increase the menu a little bit to where the guys don't have to run the same play over and over again.
Dwane, you've won 3 of 4 since you traded Rudy. Does any part of this surprise you?
No, I mean it's it's nothing to do with Rudy whatsoever. I think just the pieces fit more just from that respect. It has nothing to do with Rudy personally. Grievous has come in, the bench has come in and added to our bench more so than just losing, because I think Terrence Ross has done an excellent job of starting at his wing position, developing from that standpoint. But it's no personal knock on Rudy.
But it must be some sort of a professional.
I had nothing to do at all, Carl. Nothing to do with Rudy personally. Just the fit. Rudy's a talented player. He's a big-time wing player. Just the fit is a different thing. I mean, if you were on another team with other needed a wing, you definitely would have Rudy Gay on your team.
Coach, the slow starts were a concern early in the season, but it's now 4 games in a row where you guys have come out strong. That has to be a positive thing.
It is. Especially on the back-to-back. DeMar's really picked it up. Terrence, just the energy coming out is huge. But then again, they know that they don't have to play 40-plus minutes, and so they know that they have a strong bench behind them. So that kind of gives them comfort to really turn on the gas and turn on the burners, so to speak, and know that they're going to get a blow in a 6 or 7 minute stretch. Kyle's the only guy that has a rhythm that can play the quarter. And as G learns things, we'll have to look at that too.
Good sign from Terrence when the shot wasn't falling, doing other things, rebounding.
Yes, huge. He had 4 assists. That was huge, and that's what we told him. Rebound. I had a feeling that this is going to be a tough one for him. Just typical rookie, second-year guys. Second night of back-to-back, having a big game last night. But he did other things. He defended. He did a good job of chasing Dunleavy as well as you could. So, there's other things you can do if your shot's not falling.
You talked about DeMar before the game. A game like this in years past might have caused him some issues, but he seemed very comfortable out there tonight.
He played like an old man. I mean, he's really played mature game. The game didn't get too fast for him. He kept it under control. He was in control of the game, and that's a sign of maturity and growth. He's getting better. He's not a finished product either. But he's getting much better and improving, and that's what we got to do is continue to improve each and every day.
It seems like JV played with a bit of an edge tonight as well. What did you see from him?
He did. He better. If you don't, you get your behind handed to you in that paint with these guys. And like I told him before the game, when you play in the park, in the playground against guys that kick your butt all the time, you better make a muscle, because if you don't, you're going to see them. They're going to keep coming at you and coming at you every day. So, you got to put in a bluff on teams that are going to physically hit you, and I love playing that way. But he did. He went in and was physical with those guys and mixed it up, and that's where you have to play against the Chicago Bulls.
Could this potentially be a significant moment for him out playing an All-Star Center League?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, he did what he's supposed to been doing no matter who he plays against. And that's what the effort and the intensity and the focus he's got to have every time he walks on the floor. And that's going to be the step of his growth. Our next step in his growth process is to bring that consistently each and every night where he's in at the end of the games, where he's rebounding against other teams or playing in the small lineup.
Were you surprised with Patterson's interior defense, how good it was? I mean,
No, not really. His physicality was huge. That's what we need in the Eastern Conference. I was glad to see him make some shots. That's his game. Those are his shots. He just has been in a little slump lately, but tonight he busted out of it, which was huge. Okay. All right.